Hi everybody, it's time to head out west to Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles to take on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Look how beautiful that stadium is. That's one of the stadiums I've never been to. There's 9 stadiums on that list of stadiums that I've not yet seen. Dodger Stadium is one of the ones at the top of the list that I'd like to go to. Not sure if it's going to happen this year, but I just found out that Spirit Airlines from Pittsburgh is going to start flying directly to Los Angeles in May, so it could happen. And there's a home run way out there into the pavilion, right there out there in left field. That's where Bobby Crosby sits. Bobby Crosby, if you think you've heard that name before, you might better know him as Dodgerfilms. He's a YouTuber slash ball hawk that has over 400,000 plus subscribers. He makes 3 videos a day on average, it seems. He does a lot of MLB The Show. He does softball videos. He opens baseball cards. Pretty cool YouTuber. You'll have to check him out. I guess you could say he is one of the main influences for me starting this YouTube channel, because he used to film his ball hawking exploits in batting practice and during the games. He would have a handheld camcorder and he would film pretty much every snag that he made. And if you're a long-time subscriber to this channel, at least back into the summer and the fall, you've noticed that I also recorded every single snag that I made in the 2016 season. Every single game, every single snag. I had 803 snags in batting practice and games, and I got them all on video, and it's been really fun making the videos. I used to have a blog called Counting Baseballs before switching over to YouTube, but to be honest, making videos is more fun, and I didn't get paid for the blog, whereas with YouTube, I do make a small amount of money. Very small at this point. But anyway, it is now 5-3, and I was looking for a home run there, but I popped it up. Anyway, back to Dodgerfilms real quick. He's going around to all 30 Major League Baseball ballparks this summer, so there is a 100% chance that I will run into him at PNC Park, because I will be at every game. I shouldn't say 100% chance, because I don't make the 12:35 games in April, May, and September because I have to work. But I don't really see why he would want to go to those games anyway, because there's not batting practice on those days usually. So I'll probably run into him at some point, and he's pretty good, so expect him to snag a bunch. Now, out of all the ball hawks, I would say that he's probably the most popular ball hawk that there is. Alright, and that game ends with a 7-5 Toronto Blue Jays victory. But thinking about who's more popular, Zach Campbell or Dodgerfilms. Zach Campbell has way more media appearances. He's got 65,000 subscribers on YouTube. Dodgerfilms has 440,000, so I think Dodgerfilms is more popular. I teach high school, and a good number of my students that I have heard of Dodgerfilms and actually watch him. In fact, one of my students tipped me off and said, "Hey, you got to watch the latest Dodgerfilms video. He's opening packs of baseball cards, and he said he'd give a shout out to anyone that would send him some packs of baseball cards," because some of my students know that I have an eBay store. Some of them know I have a YouTube channel. So I actually sent Dodgerfilms 50 packs of baseball cards, 10 from 1987 tops, 10 from 88 tops, 10 from 89 tops, and 10 from 1990 tops, and also 10 from 1981 tops. Just thinking maybe he would like to open up some vintage packs, because he's been doing these pack opening videos lately. I thought maybe he'd like to switch it up. Instead of doing 2017 tops multiple times, maybe do some throwback tops for those of us fans of his that are in our 30s or later. Alright, well, this game has been pretty close. It's 1-0 Dodgers right now, and I get to make a catch here of a pop-up. I'm not too used to making these catches anymore because I don't play outfield. And why did they give me... They took off points because I flipped it to the second baseman from a foot away. Alright, that was kind of cheap. Still 1-0 here. It's the 3rd inning. I'm looking for a home run. I'm getting really close to 300 career home runs in only my 2nd season. There we go. That one should be way gone if it's fair. Yep, that is way out of here. Bounces into the bullpen and rattles around. So it looks like they're going to make a special deal out of it, even though it's not number 300. They're going to put a little ticker on the bottom with home run number 298. And that means I've got a pretty good shot at getting career home run number 300 in this game. I mean, it's only the third inning, so I've got a good chance of getting 2, probably 3 more at-bats, maybe even 4 more at-bats if we start opening things up a little bit. Well, it looks like the Dodgers have opened things up a little bit. It's 4-1 right now, and I've got to make a play here. Double play ball, and 5, 4, and 3. Not a whole lot on that throw, but around the horn, get the double play. Now it's time to look for home run number 299. I'll try to hit this one to you, Bobby Crosby, out there in the left field pavilion. I'm pretty sure he sits in the front row there, maybe like the second section in or so. That one's going to be right down the line, though. Wonder if he still goes to all these games because he's not allowed to film anymore. The Dodgers shut him down. That was home run number 299, by the way, so the show's going to make a big deal about it. I'll just kind of fast forward to the distance. Distance 456. That's a pretty good shot for Dodger Stadium. I think the longest home run wasn't it a Willie Stargell home run? Didn't he completely clear the right field roof in the right field pavilion one year? I want to say that might be one of the longest ever hit at Dodger Stadium. At least the Pirates broadcasters, they would always talk about it whenever the Pirates went to Dodger Stadium. And let's see if I do not throw this one away. Yep. I haven't made any errors yet this game, which is good. All right, here we go. Number 300 coming up. Hopefully, there's a guy on first base, could tie it up, and of course, the computer's glitching. They're not going to throw the pitch. This happens at least like once a series where they just don't throw the pitch. I just have to sit there. I could wait for like 25 minutes. They're not going to throw the pitch. There's no pitch clock. There might be a pitch clock in MLB next season where they have 20 seconds to throw the pitch, but I'm just going to have to go and fast forward and skip my at-bat, so no home run. It's still 4-2. That really stinks. That would have been number 300. That would have tied the game and completely lost the opportunity. All right, well, let's see if I can keep it 4-2. Oh, I get to make a nice catch here. I pressed R1. So I'm going to make a slow motion dive, toss to too low, and we get a double play. That's a web gem, right? Maybe not, but it looks pretty cool. All right, here we go. Last shot for 300. And it is the 9th inning, and I'm facing Kenley Jansen. 6'4", I could tie it up. Number 300, let's go. Any day now, Jansen. And I popped it up. Well, that's probably the ball game. The Blue Jays lose 6-4. I do not hit my 300th career home run. And, yep, there it is. There's the loss. So we split the 2-game series at LA. This was a home and home series where we played 2 in Toronto. I skipped over those ones, though, because those were blowouts. Let's take a quick look at All-Star voting. You got Nate Karns leading middle relievers with 201,000 votes. You got Drew Storen at the top of the closers. By the way, the All-Star Game's only about, I want to say, 2 weeks away in this Road to the Show series. Yan Gomes is leading the catchers. Miggy Cabrera at first base, the leading vote getter. That's no surprise. Hey, look at my vote total. I have like 2.3 million, just destroying the second baseman. Kyle Seager, third base. He's the leading vote getter. Carlos Correa, he deserves it. Craig Gentry's the leading left fielder. How about that? That's a surprise. Let's see who's leading center field. Mike Trout, of course. Mike Trout's going to be an all-star pretty much every season. He's going to be like Derek Jeter. Nelly Cruz leading the right fielders. And let's check out the National League. You got Mad Bum as the leading vote getter at the moment. Brian Morris, the former Pittsburgh Pirate, is the leading vote getter for middle relievers. Jonathan Papelbon, that's kind of surprising. His career's kind of taken a bit of a downturn recently. You got Posey, Anthony Rizzo, no surprise there. Scooter Gennett from the Brewers, that's a surprise. Leading vote getter at second base. Third base, the leading vote getter is Carpenter. He's actually going to play first base this year, so Corey Seager, so the Seager bros are both leading. All right, Starling Marte, leading left fielder. Although he's going to be switching to center this season. Andrew McCutchen has had a bounce-back season, apparently. He's the leading vote getter in the center field category. And let's see if Polanco's the right fielder. No, Jose Bautista, who signed with the Rockies as a free agent, is your leading vote getter right now in right field. So thanks for watching, everybody. The All-Star Game is coming up soon, and see you next time.